Hi everybody, it's Eric with PVCMe.us, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this 16 by 16 double swinging sign. This one's set up for all you restaurant operators out there. I am in the restaurant business. I understand very much how this is very important. This is a nice small one. It's only about 22 inches wide total with the frame and all. It is designed to be mounted on the side of the road on steel pipes. You drive one in here and one in there and you mount it in the grass. But this sign is also capable of going in the what I call single bases. So if you'll go on PVCMe.us, you'll be able to watch another video of how I make these single bases. Then you can paint them to match, and now this thing can go on your sidewalk or your driveway, your parking lot, anywhere you'd like it to go. Let people know you're open. We're going to get started. As usual with these swinging signs, I always like to make the swing portion first because you've got to have this together before you can assemble the whole sign. So I've already made one of these. I'm going to show you how to make the second one, and then we'll build the actual frame and put it all together. One thing I always mention in all these videos is priming and gluing. And if you've watched more than one, you're probably getting tired of seeing me do this, but it's very important that every part and piece that you're going to put together is primed all the way around the perimeter of the pipe and the inside of the fitting. When the glue and the primer set together, it creates a chemical bond. And actually is extremely strong. It's like a weld. So I'm going to start with a 1/2 inch 90. Set it on the end of the pipe. Then I'm going to take a 1/2 inch T. I'm going to glue up one of the long ends. I'm going to put in one of my 0 pieces. And I'm going to glue the other long side of that fitting, and I'm going to put it over the pipe. Now, hold this end of the fitting, the 1/2 inch flat on the table. Slide that on. You want to make sure that both of your fittings, the holes, come out parallel to each other so that your project is flat and will swing the way you want it to when you're finished assembling it. I'm going to glue up on the small sides on the 1 inch by 1/2 inch by 1 inch T. Again, if you notice, I have not glued the inside of the 1 inch or primed the one side of the 1 inch. That's the part that's going to swivel on your rod. That does not need to be primed or glued. So again, hold the project flat on the table. Slide that 1/2 inch fitting down. We're going to make the other one real quick, and then we'll assemble that. So, set my 0 piece. Glue up the other long side of that same T. Hold your project flat on the table. Work this fitting over the end. Push it down as far as you can. Let it get set. Double check your project. Make sure it's flat. I'm going to glue up the 1/2 inch portion on my swing T. Hold the project flat on the table. Push that down as far as you can. And we're going to take the last 2 horizontal pieces and put them on. I'm going to glue up both of these fittings at the same time. Now, put the project flat on the table. Push it together as far as I can. Stand that up. Set the pipe. Double check my project. It's all flat. Looks good. Now I'm going to glue up the last 2 1/2 inch fittings. And then I'm going to put the pipe in there. We're going to... And there you go. You've got your second swing portion of the sign made. So now we've got 2 of them. We're ready to start building the frame. All right. Whenever we build one of these frames, we always want to build the upright portions first. Once we get them straight, square, then we know that the rest of the sign should probably come together correctly. So you'll see I've got the first upright already built. We're going to build a matching side for that. And make sure you prime all your fittings all the way around. Glue a 1-inch T. Make sure that's flat on the table. You're going to glue your next piece is your 1-inch by 1/2 inch. Goes up there. It's going to have a 1/2 inch swing rod in it. Set that over the pipe. Get it right. Now remember, this one here is only a 1/2 inch going out this way. That 1/2 inch piece cannot sit flat on the table like this one is. This one is how you're going to tell your project's flat. This one you've got to have off the ground about 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch. You want to make sure that that pipe is running out the same parallel to this pipe here. So put that on, slide it down, glue it up. You can put the next section of the upright on. So I'm going to put that cap over the top there. That is a 1-inch by 1/2 inch 90. And again, that 1/2 inch is not sitting on the table. It is running out parallel to these other pipes. It's just an eyeball kind of measurement that you have to make. It's very important. If you don't get those reasonably close, your sign will not swing the way it's designed to. All right, so you've got both uprights. You're going to put all your horizontal pieces in one side of the uprights. Then you're going to put your swings over those rods, and then we're going to put the other side on. So we're going to glue up all 3 of these fittings on this upright. And we're going to mount all 3 of the horizontal rods, pipes. Once you've got all those, this is the time where you put your swinging sign portions on. If you forget to do this now, it's just too late. You'll have to start from scratch. So I'm going to swing those out to act like little stabilizers to hold this project up for me. I'm going to take the second portion of the upright, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to glue all 3 fittings. And then aside from putting legs on this thing and putting eye screws in the corners, we're almost done. And work my way down the sign. Don't try and push it all the way down because you need some slack on this end to get the other ones together. Once you've got all 3 fittings mounted on the pipes, you can take your hammer and go back and tighten up your project. And there you go. You've got a 16 by 16 double swinging sign. This thing will stay up in the most ferocious winds. The best thing to do now is to put eye screws in the corners, and that allows you to very securely attach this with zip ties. I put the eye screws in, paint this thing, and then I'll get some more signs and put them in, and I'll get them to work for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you'll catch all the new videos as they come out. Thanks for watching.